Hey guys, it's me Parker. Welcome to my channel. I'm back. I'm doing sign readings today. I hope to have them all posted. And then moving forward, every Sunday, all 12 signs. I know I've said that before. My hiatus was very unintentional, but I'm back at it for the foreseeable future. So let's see who I'm reading for. Knight of Wands, that's Saggy energy. There's 3 left. Who am I reading for, please, Spirit? I'm going to do 2 more shuffles with the Rider-Waite. And then if nothing comes up, I'll switch to another deck. Because I'm getting a lot of court cards, but no majors, like just a couple. So I'm going to switch to another deck and see. What am I reading for, Spirit? The Ace of Pentacles is showing a lot. Who am I reading for? Aquarius, the star. Okay. Aquarius. I kind of knew that it was going to be an Aquarius reading. It came into my head and then, but the court cards for Aquarius and Sagittarius kept coming out and I was like, okay, who is it? Is it Sagittarius or Aquarius? And it's like almost all the last signs are left now. It's funny how that happens. What's up with Aquarius? 2 more shuffles for Aquarius. Messages for Aquarius, please, Spirit. Okay. Ooh, Ace of Cups, very nice. Ooh, 10 of Swords on the bottom. I'm going to get more out. That's a cup, emotions, 1 cup. It's like, it can be like in a position to fall in love, a position of healing, or being on your path, or content in the self, emotionally. We'll see what else comes out. That's really nice energy to come out right off the bat. That's one of the nicest cards in the deck, so yay. What's up with Aquarius? Let's get more for Aquarius, please. Any other energies that want to come through for Aquarius, please? Queen of Wands. This was showing the Chariot. That's Cancer energy. This is showing in the shuffle a lot. Feminine energy, man or woman, but really great charismatic manifester. I mean, think of like someone who embodies the element of fire, right? Like vivacious, go-getter. Charming, seductive even. In particular this deck, I mean that is a snake, but these 2 together, that's like, suggests someone who's very attractive, very nice. See if anything else wants to come out. Anything else for Aquarius? Whoa! It's a lot. Oh, that 10 of Swords on the bottom. Again, the Ace of Cups is healing, right? That's a pretty brutal... Oh. Very black and white energy there. Judgment. 10 of Swords is the end of the sword cycle. It's a very painful card. Look at that. That's brutal. Taurus with the bull there. Judgment. Can be very divine energy. It can be a resurrection energy. It can be a final ending, a judgment call on behalf of a person or spirit. So we'll see what's up. That's just the underlying energy of the reading. So that could be past energy. So we'll see what's up. But this definitely suggests healing for sure. The 7 of Pentacles came out. That is like a card that's also associated with like time, like taking a moment to reconsider something or evaluate or just be still and kind of take a little breather moment on what you're focusing and putting your energy and effort into before continuing on your path. And then we have the, oh wow, okay, that's very interesting. I'm not sure how this ended up in reverse. We have the Nine of Pentacles here. And the Hierophant. More Taurus energy. You could definitely have Taurus in your chart or be dealing with someone that does. But yeah, Taurian energy. The Hierophant. That's a crow. Crows are truth-bringing energy. This is like your rights, your beliefs, your morals, your dictations, I just heard, can be like religion. This is like very much standing in your truth with the Nine of Pentacles. It's like nine pentacles, like that's a lot of pentacles. There's only 10 in the Pentacles cycle. So that's a very stable place to be in, especially with that Ace of Cups there. This just screams, like, with the Seven of Pentacles, like, what am I putting all this effort into? Like, I have a lot of stability going on. I know what's right for me. I know I'm taking a moment to think about what's going to be in my best interest to move forward here, what's right for me. But we'll see what else comes out with that. That can be like commitments too. This is like screaming very single energy, like single, ready to mingle with that Queen of Wands there for sure. So let's see what's up. The Hierophant. So let's look at the Ace of Cups, because that is the first thing that came out. Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, just say, that's like very, that's like sexy vibes, like, what's the word? Becoming pregnant, like that's a very, very phallic card. And then this can signify like pregnancy too, so just saying sexy times on the horizon. Maybe for some of you. Tell me about the Ace of Cups for Aquarius. There's that Queen of Wands again. This just screams like somebody who had like a really bad breakup or something. Had like a really bad breakup and they healed, and now they're like, what do I want to do now? Like, I have so many options. I'm looking good. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling healed. Like, that's, you know, kind of what this is screaming here. Yeah. Tell me about the Ace of Cups. More of that painful energy. It does feel like the past. Tell me about the Ace of Cups. There's a Seven of Pentacles again. That's kind of like deciding what to invest your heart into, like your emotions, if anything. Ace of Cups for Aquarius, please. Okay, the Fool. Wow, yeah. What did I say? There's a lot of Aries energy in here too. There's that Queen of Wands. The Fool. This is like a brand new start. Like totally, this is like giving me like just got over breakup vibes. Major for Aries, and we do have Queen of Wands again, masculine, like man or woman. It's just very attractive energy. But that is the major for Aries, and we do have a lot of fire coming out here. But yeah, that's like new path, healed heart, or ready to fall in love, or just healed from a bad breakup. You know, this is like the start of the tarot, right? It's the start of a major new cycle. So that's nice. We like that. That's very nice. That Queen of Wands on the bottom. This suggests a period of pulling away, like big time. Again, that feels like past energy, but some of you might not have hit that energy yet. You could be like currently going through this healing. Yeah. There's some energy of rejection on the bottom, but we're not going to get into that. I mean, I am getting for some of you like breakup vibes and then like taking a moment, right, to heal and sort yourself out here and get back in order into a good place. You know, hanging back to sort yourself out and then coming out very strong in your energy. Very, very, very strong. Like, look at her. She's hot. Literally. With that wand. Okay. This is a pretty clear-cut reading, but I'll get more. You know what? Let's look with the red or white. Tell me about this Fool and Ace of Cups for Aquarius, please. Just saying, for some of you, this is like divorce. Like you got divorced or something. Just because we do have the Hierophant here that is like institutions and contracts and like it can be marriage, right? And then there's like this very single energy here. Very single energy. That sounded like the girl. Very single energy here. Just saying, for some of you. Tell me about the Fool and the Ace of Cups. Tell me about this new path. The Fool and the Ace of Cups, please. I'm getting loyalty to oneself with this Ace of Cups and the dog. I'm just like looking at the Doberman and like how loyal that dog is. But it's like your cup, right? Your healed heart, your new path. Tell me about the Fool and the Ace of Cups for Aquarius. One more shuffle. If somebody did you dirty in this, if this is a breakup, because again, there's other messages that might come out here. That's not going to be for everyone. Doesn't necessarily have to be a breakup. It's just overcoming some level of pain or healing your heart or just getting more set on your path here. If this is like the energy of someone who's doing really good and looking good and probably smelling good and got it going on. So I just have to say, like, it's good energy to be in. If somebody did do you dirty with that painful, maybe a Taurus, 10 of Swords there, seems like you're coming out victorious here. Tell me about the Fool and the Ace of Cups. Whoa, okay. There's a King of Pentacles now. Very stable king. Could be a Taurus, just saying. Wow. If this doesn't scream marriage vibes, I don't know what does. The Emperor is married. We do actually have an Empress on the bottom of the deck here. Feminine and masculine. But this can also be like taking control of your future, or like executing control. The Emperor and the Hierophant. I gotta say, that's pretty strong ass, I know what's up masculine energy, which can be just control, taking charge, decisive, actionary, especially with the Fool there. Like that's like, like the Queen of Wands would be like your, again, if you're a man, just the aspect of you that's very charming, very go-getter, creative, passionate, right? This is a long-standing foundation, legacy, past, present, or future, because we do have this emotional new beginning in the heart space here from this very, very, what's the word, like, standing in your truth, knowing your truth, or just, like, living in it, right? So this is either a past energy of a legacy, such as a marriage or a long-standing business partnership or something that was built up over time. It took a long time to get to this point. With an Emperor, that's like an empire or a household or a business. That could be a boss. It could be you bossing up. We'll see what else came out. I didn't see the other card that came out. Wow, betrayal. Betrayal, sabotage, deceit. This did come out with this Emperor and this Ten of Pentacles. It's also things like done in the dark, or gaining the upper hand. Can be very controlling energy with that Emperor, so we'll see. I mean, it doesn't always have to be in shadow energy. If this is like business, because there is a lot of pentacles here, if this is like business, that would be like a shrewd business tactics. If this is like a relationship, that would be like somebody sneaking off on you or being shady, being secretive. But we'll see what else comes out. There is a King of Pentacles here. Seven of Wands. Well, there's the Chariot. Wow. Yeah, here you go, though. Honest to God, there's that Ace of Cups with that Hierophant again. So we'll look at the Hierophant next, because I definitely am getting that's you guys. If it's not you, it's someone else around you. That's fine. Take it as it resonates, or if it doesn't resonate at all, it's just not your message. That's fine. This is victory, the major to that minor victory that was showing earlier. This is like totally coming out strong. Guns ablazing, made it home from battle, but not battle weary, like accolades and like total triumph. There is commitment all over this too. Like you might be in a position to pick from many commitments or what have you. Options for legacy. Yeah, very interesting. But we'll look at the Hierophant next. That's the underlying energy. There's like a very guarded masculine earth energy here as well. Very closed off masculine energy there. So let's look at the Hierophant, whether that's you or someone else. Could be this Emperor. Take it however it flies with you. Tell me about the Hierophant for Aquarius. The Hierophant. That's like very spiritual energy too. Like he rules an empire, but the Hierophant like guides peoples. Like it's like the Pope, right? Think like traditions, like that, belief systems, institutions. Tell me about the Hierophant. One more shuffle. Tell me about the Hierophant for Aquarius, please. Okay. Wow, Knight of Cups. Wow. There's the King of Wands now. This can be like a friend. Knight of Cups, water energy, Page of Pentacles, earth energy. This is Page and Knight energy. Odd coming out with the Hierophant and such a strong, stable stance from the Nine of Pentacles. But again, this is like the Knight of Cups. He has a cup, right? He's moving, they're, in motion. Knights, they move on those horses, right? The Knight of Cups is very honest, like typically, can be very heartfelt, carefree, with this energy, it's like, again, remember how I was saying, like, okay, there's like definitely some healing taking place here, a new path, from a very strong position, and this is like exciting new investments with that pentacle, but it's like the very beginning stages of that, in terms of like, if you're standing in this very strong position, like this is old energy. The Hierophant is like, again, like the Pope, like institutions, rights, belief systems, right? Things that have been integrated over time. So that's like a very kind of an old, powerful energy, but this suggests like youth, promising new ventures, a friend or a potential love situation or business opportunity, or just like these two together scream like excitedly like a youthful excitement about the world. and new ideas or new ways of seeing things. Yeah, it's just youthful, it's kind of vibrant, it's jovial, and authentic and comfortable. And it's just kind of nice to see that coming out with the Hierophant. We do have a King of Wands and the Lovers on the bottom. There's that rejection again, that King of Pentacles that was showing. That's on the bottom here. That very guarded, like, this is like totally like if this is your story specifically, like it doesn't have to be a man, but it could be an earth male. Very guarded, very frozen out, very like, I just heard not tempted by this Queen of Wands, or like didn't know what they had, didn't see what was right in front of them, or just straight up abandonment, rejection with this for sure. Maybe didn't do it that great. Could be something that was very long term. And I mean, we do have the Lovers and the King and Queen of Wands here. Just saying, that is a match. That is a match with the Hierophant and the Chariot. That's a lot of commitment too. With the Ten of Pentacles and the Emperor, definitely could be married to this person, or you could have been business partners. The Lovers, I mean, indicate soul contracts as well. Contracts are very heavily indicated here. This would be a match, but I mean, this is an Emperor, King of Pentacles. You guys are coming out as a youthful Hierophant. So we'll look more at that, but this is just the underlying energy. I definitely see you guys as this Queen of Wands, although you could be a woman watching this, and this Queen of Wands could actually be your spouse who abandoned you or whatnot. If that's the case, I'm sorry. Very sorry. But this is like healed energy, so I wouldn't, you know, if this is you, you'll know that you've been working on healing this, but this can also be like in shadow energy, very jealous, possessive, too cunning, like very cunning. So we'll see what comes out under that Queen of Wands. Let's get one for the Hierophant. Like with this like Six of Wands showing, it's just like so much success and attention. It's almost like with this like youthful, inspired energy, it's like not phasing you, like if this is you, because you're just in such a good place to really build anything you want here. Tell me about the Hierophant and the Nine of Pentacles for Aquarius, please. Okay. The Chariot, just total victory. It's just total victory. Cancer energy again. Won the battle. Well-earned attention. Yeah. That's success. Successful. Very successful energy. Oh wow. Nine of Pentacles, or Nine of Wands. That's a very tired energy. That's like really, really weary, battle weary. Like, I can't do this anymore. I have one push left. And if this doesn't go as planned, I'm literally too exhausted to push any further. And then we have to end this. Like, that's like the 10 of Wands, right? It only goes one more step beyond that. And then it's too much. And the energy has to cycle through, right? Like the Fool. The Tower, King of Cups. Ooh. Judgment. Yeah. Yeah, here you are. So, wow, that's a lot of Piscean energy coming through on the bottom. You could be a cusper for sure, have Pisces placement because you're an Aquarius. This is like you setting forth with that very, setting out to find your 10 of Cups with your cup in hand there. On your Fool journey with that very fresh, new, healed perspective and mindset. And then there's this, remember how I was like, oh, Judgment, like that very painful 10 of Swords. Again, there is Taurus energy here, a lot of it. There's that Judgment energy. Page of Wands looks like communication regarding this. And then there's this, like, with this Judgment call, or this, like, setting on your path here, this energy moving, right? There's this, I was like, yeah. Here's King of Cups, too. that masculine energy with the Tower moment. A lot of Scorpio coming through here. Also could signify with the King and Queen of Wands Scorpionic energy as well, because they are ruled by Mars. They can be quite the fire sign-esque kind of individual, but this is like emotions, or very controlled in emotions, and then a Tower moment, a foundation breaking, or a communication or a realization. It just shakes things up unexpectedly, and then there's like this pulling away with that, a lot of Piscean energy here, pulling away, that, remember the Hermit was showing earlier, and then coming out, like sorting your stuff out, taking a moment to string yourself up and get your stuff in order, hanging back, hanging behind the scenes, and then coming out with this very strong energy here, very strong, like this is coming out underlying with this success, right? And maybe you're the one that's walking away from something too, just saying, because I mean, I have to say, with the Seven of Wands coming out here, it is like, or the Seven of Swords coming out here with the Hierophant, that's like my fucking rights to be happy, to be secure, knowing what's best for you and acting from that place, for sure. The Moon. Secrets are indicated here too. Okay, I only have less than a minute left, so let's look at this Mother of Wands first. Page of Wands, communication. That's a lot of communication and action. But again, that's a fresh perspective as well. Fresh energy, youthful, exciting, High Priestess to the Hierophant. Wow. Wow, 999 primed, really primed. If this is like an upcoming relationship and you're just, or project or business venture or foundation of some sort, it's very spiritually backed and you're in a perfect place to receive it. It's awesome. I really like it. So just keep at it, guys. This is total victory, strength, the Chariot. I love it.